This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
The UNI Softball team is just 2 weeks away from opening their season with the Doc Halverson UNI-Dome Classic. It'll be nearly 11 months to the day since their last game. Eric Braley tells us about the offseason and previews this year's personnel.
It has been a long offseason for the UNI softball program. The 2020 season was cut short in March before conference play kicked off due to the pandemic. The senior student-athletes had to decide if they would graduate or come back for the 2021 softball season. And Monica Wright was added to the UNI coaching staff. It was a lot to sort through, but in August, the Panther student-athletes were back on campus, enrolled in classes, and together with their teammates.
What are you going to do going forward? How are we going to handle the current roster and things like that? Seniors had tough decisions to make, but I felt really good about our team, everybody who came back and started this fall, and actually things went pretty normal as far as our schedule went. There were some things differently that we had to do, but as far as getting practices in and being outside, being together and getting some things done, it was good.
The Panthers are led by MVC first-team scholar athlete and 2019 MVC All-Tournament Team honoree Adara Opiola and reigning MVC Player of the Year Sammy Bunch. They are joined by 4 juniors, 2 sophomores, and a lot of talented freshmen on the roster.
Well, we seem pretty old, but in actuality, we're very young. Having Sammy back and Adara back, it makes us have some experience and some kids that everybody can look up to, and have experienced a lot of things, and softball and college and everything. But the fact of the matter is those are going to be the ones that have had the lion's share of game at-bats and experience on the field. We've got some juniors that have had some, but not a lot, and now they're going to be asked to play major roles. We have some freshmen that have come in and done a great job and going to see some time. And it's just one of those things where we're young. We're really young, but I like where we're at. I like our talent level. I like the way our team's working together and gelling together, and our practices have been good. Our work ethic's been great. So a lot of really good things, but still a lot of question marks when it really comes to on paper and what they've actually done in real games and in the Valley.
The Panther softball program has taken great pride in their defense, and it all starts inside the pitcher's circle. Fortunately, Coach Jacobs has more than one option to pitch for the Panthers on game day.
We have 5 really good pitchers right now. We've done a lot more of our hitters facing our pitchers in practice, a little bit more of a live setting, simulated games, things like that to get a feel, because like I said, we're young, there's a lot of question marks. We need to have a good idea where we're at as a coaching staff, and so the only way we can do that is throw them into the fire. And so we've had a lot of at-bats and a lot of pitchers versus hitters, and so we've had an ability to look at them. I like all 5 that we have. We brought in a transfer pitcher, Kaylin Packard, who's going to be one of our starters. Sammy Heyer's done a great job. Erica Oler's done a great job. Hannah Kelly's done a great job. And we have a freshman, Haley Sanders, who, she's going to dip her toes in it too and see where she's at. But feel good about all of them, seeing them go up against our hitters, which I feel like, we have a good offensive lineup. I wouldn't say we're great yet, but we're good. We have some kids that are going to really battle at the plate and be tough outs and make it difficult on you. So seeing them go up against those kids, I feel good about throwing them out there against another team and seeing what they can do and how they can compete.